honestly, I came here a week ago for testing, and even there was no big rain, it was still very cold, and actually I got a bit sick.
All will be well for this weekend, I'm sure. You are leading the championship as we head into what will be now Wales Rally GB, only 3 rounds to go. We've seen some changes to the itinerary here this year. Some narrower roads, a little bit of asphalt thrown in as well. What are you thinking of the route?
Yeah, the route is like always very nice. Obviously I was a little bit disappointed this morning to see that the stages of Saturday, which we used last year, are a little bit wider because they have regraded the road, and they look beautiful, but they are faster, wider, and I like when it's a bit more technical and a bit more narrow. So it will be even more difficult to make a difference on those stages. But Friday stages are lovely, and even some challenger on Friday as well on Sunday. Back out to Great Orme as well, which is a really tricky stage, which we're going to do twice this time. So yeah, a lot of challenges ahead.
But before that, and rather unusually, the power stage is not the final stage of the event. We find it second stage on Sunday morning. You need to make sure you finish the event to get those points, should you get the 5.
No, I think to be honest, it's not a huge difference running the power stage in the morning or in the afternoon. The only difference, in this case we have had already this year, is that it's the first pass through the stage, so you couldn't check your pace notes and you have straight to go for the power stage points on the first pass. This makes it a little bit more challenging.
Talk to me about tyres, because we see the medium and the soft that are going to be used here, but no one has much experience of that soft tyre in these kind of conditions, in any condition.
No, nobody has the experience, and not a lot of drivers were able to test it in proper conditions. My test was on dry conditions, so it was really difficult to get a proper conclusion and a proper comparison as well if it would be wet. So okay, we try to water the stage. I get some feedback, so hopefully I can use that to make some good tire choices during the weekend.
You were happy with the test?
Yeah, really happy. Our car's behaving well, like every time we come here, so I'm looking forward. It's an event I have been many times on the podium and always had a good speed, so I'm looking forward.
Talk to me about Oitanak, because he seems to be on a real momentum right now. 3 wins. He's chasing you down, Mr. Neuville. Do you need a drink?
No, it's okay.
Are you feeling the pressure?
Not at all, to be honest. I think you only has the pressure you put yourself, and so far I feel comfortable. In my position, I feel comfortable with my car, and I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, we can only give our best and see what we are getting out of it. We had a good run in Turkey. Obviously, we were slowed down by a technical issue, but the speed was there, and I think we could have won the event. So at the end, some other drivers struggled much more and still were able to get some important points. But yeah, that's part of the game. We have seen nearly all of the front running drivers with some technical issues this year. And yeah, that was our second time only for this season, so if this was the last one, it's okay.
Now every driver's trying everything they can in the title fight to give it their all. Every bit of extra fitness you can get in, anything, any changes you can make. We're seeing one big change on your face this weekend. New glasses, Thierry Neuville. Is this going to make the difference?
Actually, they are not new, but I don't wear them so often during the rally weekend. But yeah, I thought it was a good
look.
Good opportunity. Yeah, maybe.
Good luck.
Thank you.